Do I just talk?
Yep.
Oh, do I stand? Yep. You can do whatever you want. Oh, so this is my first time talking in front of an audience this big. But I went to a speaker workshop about a few weeks ago, and they said that if you're nervous and you're giving a talk, you should first take a breath and then say, "You're all so much nicer than I thought you'd be." So here goes. You're all so much nicer than I thought you'd be. So I'm Jenny Shu, and I'm an indie game developer, but I'm also a current student at MIT. I'm studying computer science because we don't have a game design degree, or else I'd be doing that too. But I guess my first encounter in the gaming industry was back in high school, not that long ago, but I remember it was like my first networking event. I didn't really know what I was doing. I met this woman named Deborah Todd. She was also a woman in games, and she introduced me to this woman named Kate Edwards right there. But apparently she's a big deal. And I was very young. I didn't know what I was doing. My business card was literally a half sheet of paper, my name, my email on it. So I took that half sheet of paper. I introduced myself. I was like, "Hi, I'm Jenny. I make games. I like games. And I want to be a game developer when I grow up." And something that Kate told me back then, she looked me in the eye and she said, "Jenny, you already are a game developer." And those words really stick with me now. And I didn't always want to be in the gaming industry. I actually started up being an artist and an animator. I liked Pokemon, Neopets. I'm sure you guys like that stuff too, but I grew up drawing Pokemon in my free time. I would animate them too using Adobe Flash. And I would draw all my favorite characters, post them on a site called deviantart.com. It's an online art community where you can post stuff online. People can comment on it, they can like it, they can share it. That was my first experience posting what I did online. It was kind of scary, but after I started posting every day, every other day, it started to get less scary. And I realized that Flash could actually be used to make games, and that's when I posted my first game online. It was literally where this ball, it was going across the screen. You click it as many times as you can in 60 seconds, and I had people actually comment on that game. They said, "Oh, this game is literally my favorite game. I broke my mouse while playing it, but I love it." And other people were like, "This is the best game ever. Like, you should make more games." Looking back, that game actually kind of sucked. Terrible UI, really bad game mechanics, but those people, they actually played my game, and I didn't have a name attached to it, but like that game out there, it was me, and having people actually play it, actually post what scores they got, that was super inspirational for me. And I was always like super quiet in high school, like even in middle school, and these games were kind of like my voice. So I'd post every single day, well, every other day, I would make a new game. People would comment on it, and I would take those ideas and make new games. And it's kind of crazy because now I have around 50 to 60 games online. and actually last month I just released my 9th mobile game. So it's like really crazy how things have gone since just like 6 years ago when I posted my first game when I was 12. So yeah, and it's awesome how like around like 4 million people have played my game so far. Like this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the people in my life. And back to those words that Kate Edwards told me that day, because I actually embraced the game developer that I was. And it was almost like I was, like if my life was an RPG, I was the hero. And I really embraced that. People like Kate Edwards, Deborah Todd, my family, my friends, they were like the warriors and the healers in my story. They were there to support me whenever I needed something or when I was feeling down. And my friends and family were always there to fight for me. There was also like the internet trolls, like the YouTubers, the Redditors that might hate on my game, but those were also like really important people in my life because they told me how to make my game better, how to take like critique and do something with it. So everyone there, like my party, They really helped me through this entire journey. And I really encourage all of you guys to notice like the people in your life that really help you. Like right here, there's already 399 other people who are in your party. And it's like, there's no better time to be a woman in gaming and now. So thank you for your time.